Hey guys, it's Jackson here from Titanic Games, and today I'm going to be showing you how to fix up some of the issues that we had with the sprinting functionality in the previous tutorial. So to show what those were again, I'm going to press play, and I'm going to start sprinting, and well, basically when you run out of stamina, right, we need a way to make our character stop sprinting, and also there was this problem where if the bars haven't fully regenerated or decreased, then it kind of glitches out on us. So we're going to fix both of those. Alright, so go into your character blueprint and you'll see we have all of our functionality again. And what we're going to need to do is off of pressed, right, we're going through and we're doing this little check here to see if we've ran out of stamina. So this is where we're going to need to kind of tell our character to stop sprinting. Now, there's no really easy way to, or I guess, I don't know, reliable way to, or that I've found to kind of disable stop the character or the player from being able to, kind of press this. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to kind of simulate it. I mean, it still works, but there's better ways to do it in C++, in my opinion, but again, this is blueprints, so we're just sticking with that. Alright, so what we're going to do is off of this true event, right, you see we're clearing the timer here, but we also want to tell our character to stop sprinting. So to do that, we're going to get our character movement. We're going to drag off and say set max walk speed. And I'm just going to hook that up, and we're going to set it to our default sprinting value. So if you remember, that was 600, but again, you can find that right here, 600, or in the walking section, there's our default. So we'll set it back to our default, and then next what we want to do is we want to basically we want to replicate this released part, except on the pressed part. It works out. It's a little hard to explain why, but I'll just show you, and hopefully you can understand what's going on. So next what we need to do is we need to take this event here, and I'm just going to Control W to duplicate it and hook this up. And now what's nice about the events is, well, we already have the increased stamina event set up, so we can just drag off of this event node here and hook it up, and it will run this same exact event, which is perfect. So now what we need to do is we need to also, we need to have a way to stop this event, right? So basically this gets fired if you are still holding, if you are still pressing sprint, right? So, but when you release sprint, right, it's going to start calling this event then. So that means that we need to clear this event or this timer somewhere along the released code. So to do that, we're going to drag off of our return value here. We're going to say clear and, oops, I spelled that horribly. Clear and invalidate timer by handle. So hold Alt, click to break the link there, and we're actually just going to hook up this execute to there, just like that. Alright, so that means whenever we release, it's going to run through, start ticking this event, but then it's going to also make sure that we clear that event. So yeah, that works. So now we also need to do the same for pressed. So we're going to select this, do Control W to duplicate. Going to drag off of the execute, hook it up, and then we're going to connect the return value here to the handle. All right, and so that should essentially fix the problem we were experiencing with the running not stopping. But now the next thing we need to take care of is kind of the competing timers. So that's a really easy fix actually. We just want to take this, Control W to duplicate it again. And we're going to do a bit of a crisscross, I guess. So yeah, hook this up and then connect that and we're going to take this return value instead of this one and hook it up into the handle. So what this is going to do is whenever we release, it's going to make sure that no matter what, even if this is still playing, it's going to make sure it stops. So then we need to do the same for the opposite. So Control W to duplicate, hook that up, hook this up, and then take this handle and plug it into the return value. So it's a little bit of crossing wires. It's not the prettiest thing, but it does work for our purposes. So let's try this out, see if I got it right. So compile and save. Now if we press play, we start spinning, right? Here I'm going really, really fast. Now I run out of stamina and I stop. I slow down, right? So now I need to press it again to start sprinting. So it works out nice. All right, so I guess we see there's a little bit of a problem there. It's not continuing, so that must mean let's try plugging that in too. If I press, let's see if it works. Running around. Nope. I might be doing this a little bit. Let me just let's play. Some running. We run out of stamina. Starts regenerating. And there we go. All right. So now it's working. So I release, and it's not competing anymore, and our sprinting is, and when the stamina runs out, it will stop us from, sprinting really fast again. So there we go. We fixed up all the problems from before, and I guess I'll just let you see the code again really quick. So here's our, pressed, checking the stamina, or decreasing it, checking it. Up here, making sure that we stop this timer from playing, and then also stopping this timer right there. And then if stamina is less than 0, we are, kind of simulating the character not sprinting anymore. Now here off of released, we go down, we stop sprinting, we start regenerating stamina. We make sure that we stop this timer from playing, off of here. And then we also make sure that we stop this timer from playing when they've, gotten enough, gotten enough stamina. And then we also clear that timer again. So this was all kind of the new stuff that we added right in here. So you can go ahead and figure that out. And basically, I hope that was helpful to you. And if you want to see more videos, stick around, subscribe, like the videos, whatever. And we'll see you in the next one.